Hey everyone, happy Sunday to you guys. I hope that you are having an amazing day so far. I want to give you a little bit of a background. Yesterday, I came upstairs and I did my video for my cash envelopes. I stuffed them, I wrote out everything. Literally, I did 30 minutes of a video and come to find out I wasn't even recording. So when my daughter came in, she knocked, she's like, I'm here, because I'm paying her to help me with some things that I just can't do because I'm doing other things. And so I was just like, oh my goodness, I wasted 30 minutes and I was devastated. Not devastated, but well, yeah, kind of. Because I had my list going. I'm like, all right, good, I'm going to get that done. So the thing is that I stuffed my cash envelopes. I explained everything. You can see how I put the markers. So I have to do it over again. I'm peeking right now. It's recording. How embarrassing is that? Literally the whole video and I'm like not recording. Oh my goodness. All right. So, okay. What I do is, and I don't want to repeat myself, but if you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe to my channel. I do like to talk about how I have learned how to use cash envelopes for my variable spending, and how I budget using the paycheck to paycheck method. So a lot of these tips that I provide, I just learned along the way. So I learned these things and they have helped me. They have helped me be able to save over $10,000 where I was a habitual spender, really bad with my finances and wouldn't even be able to save like $100. This is years ago, but when you make these changes and you make small changes and you really, really, really want to change, it does work if you apply these changes. So now I'm just going to explain how I do things, and it's okay that if this doesn't work for you, it's okay because there's a lot of people that do things differently. And I applaud everyone, especially if it works for you. So one of the things that I do is I keep $1,000 to $2,000 in my checking account. I like to just have it revolving in a good amount in there. I don't want it to be like $100. Like I have to have a good amount in my checking account. So every pay period, I get direct deposit. It gets placed in my checking account. What I do then is I take money out. So I will take $300 to $320, depending on what I think I might need, but it's usually pretty much the same. So I take money out. I take money out of my checking. Then I sit and I pay the bills between each pay period. So this is the previous pay period here, and I paid all of these bills. As you can see, there's like that pink line. We got paid here. I got paid here. So I'm going to pay the bills that are in between until the next pay, which is February. So I ended up writing February 1st, 2nd, 3rd, just to give you that visual. So I'm going to pay the bills that are in between. Okay, that's good. Once that's done, I have my cash envelopes filled. These are my all of my variable spending, which is in this binder. I'm going to show you. And then I pay the bills in between. Then I will take a look and say, okay, what do I want to save for my sinking funds? Like at that time, because I do have some of the sinking funds are in this binder, and I have a few of them that are in my credit union. So like my vacation, clothing, Christmas, I have a second savings. So at that point, I might take a look and say, okay, I want to put some money into my sinking fund, which is my second saving account, or Christmas. And then I would go and do that and transfer it. So those are the steps that I take. It's really very, very simple. I get home, I just literally look at what I need to pay. I pay it. After I leave work that day where I get paid, I take the money out. I'm going to stuff my variable. My variable cash envelopes are very important to me, and that is the key to being able to get ahead, because you are budgeting for these specific categories where you can spend the most. Like you could eat out every day, right? You can probably eat out with your family every day, and people do waste a lot of money by eating out because we are always busy in society, or this culture that we live in that is so paced, and people are just constantly just like ordering because we're tired. We're taking the kids to, football, or you know what I mean. So people can spend. Now, if it's okay to spend if you want to budget that category for it, and so there's household, there's groceries, especially with inflation. I just purchased lettuce and I spend $5, and eggs are $5. Never in my life would I've ever think that I'd spend $5 on a head of lettuce or a dozen of eggs. I mean, I've always spent 99 cents. So those are the areas where I feel that I have to budget the most, because I need to see where I'm spending. So if I only have $100, we need to make it work, because once that envelope is gone, it is gone. Okay. So that's the first thing. So this clipboard here is what I've been using right now. And I bought a lot of these to put them in my shop for my customers. So if you wanted to do the same thing, and I think of my customers when I'm adding things to my website, I really think about my customers, and I'm like, I think they might really like this. This might help them, because you have like this huge pad and you can simply tear it off. You can use the back to list out some of your sinking funds and money and things where you want things to go. And I just like the fact that you can, it's undated, so you can play around and figure things out if you needed like another page. So that is the acrylic, monthly pad. So I'm just going to move this to the side. So this is my budget binder, and I'm in the process of, I ordered these corduroy black pouches because I think they're absolutely adorable. And although I love my own crochet pouches, I can't keep up with the demand. So I thought this is a great way to hold your binder, and you can put it away. You can put it in a basket. It's just really cute. You could take it, like, I like it. I love it. So I had my money in here, and I pretty much just had, everything in here. So if you are following me on Instagram, I will announce it on my stories when they get closer, as to like when I'm going to launch them. I don't have them yet. I do have about 6 of them. But there's so many people that are reaching out that I feel bad. So I'm just waiting until I get more and go from there. And then I'm also putting together a budget binder where, even though I have a bundle right now where you can go down the list and click all the items that you want, I really want to make it easy for people that are completely new and they really don't understand what top loading is, what the top loading frosted is, what clear is. So I figure I'm going to do the binder with the cash envelopes that are just like mine. So they're going to say groceries, gas, everything here. Then I'm going to include another 6 that are plain. I will include the clear. It'll be like 3 clear top loadings, 3 clear of the frosted, and then you'll also get the credit card holder, and I will print some of these inserts here. So when you place your order, you're getting it all. You're just clicking, you're doing one click. Have you ever heard of like these subscription boxes where they have these boxes and then you have a bunch of different random stuff? It's very well, it's not similar to a box, but it's just going to be one click, and you'll get, so just one click, it'll come all together with the binder and the bank deposit. So it'll just be like so everything will be inside this little pouch. And So that's what I'm working on right now, and I'm just waiting for some numbers to come back, and I want them to express it. So if you follow me on Instagram, I will definitely share that with you. Okay. Okay, so all right, so what I do next is I basically just kind of go through my cash envelopes. I look at my balances, but because I thought I was recording yesterday, I filled everything. But I do want to still go through everything with you. Why do I always lose my pen? Why is my pen always gone? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, I took $300 out. I have some money here that I set aside because I have ones, fives, miscellaneous stuff, and I have some hundreds that I'm trying to think about putting them in here. But I didn't have time to really go through everything. So I did go through my cash envelopes, which are my variables. So that is the most important thing, like I told you. Now, tomorrow is Monday, and what I'm going to do is fill up my gas tank, but I guess I'll get there. Hold on, let me just pull this out. So another question is the receipts. Do I carry it with me? And the answer is I haven't carried it with me because it's been in here, but I am going to start carrying it in my wallet. This is my Louis Vuitton. This is called an LV Zippy organizer. So I have my cards. I have my miscellaneous envelope that I take with me on the go. And that's the difference between the ones that are in here. These are the clear ones that are on the go. So you don't have to take out your big binder. This binder here should stay at home only because you have a lot of money in it, and I think that it would be just better. But if you don't have this type of wallet and you're not interested in the clear ones, I also have the mini binder, which is just like this. It's just a baby binder, so it's really small, and it can fit in your pocket. It's really tiny and super cute. So those are the items that you would be taking with you on the go, so you don't take this one out. But I will be putting the receipt one in my purse. So to answer, hopefully she watches the video. I will keep it in my purse. But let's just go through. I'm going to sit down. Let's just go through these and tally up some of the totals, okay? Groceries says $270. 20. Wait, how am I putting this? No, okay. Yeah, so I have $270. So I get paid bi-weekly, so $270 is enough for 2 weeks. And for gas, I need to, wait, how do I have, I always have it the wrong way. I like it this way. So for gas, I have $80, but it says 40, so I'm just gonna, the balance is 80. Tomorrow's Monday, so I am going to fill up my gas tank. I didn't go anywhere yesterday. I work during the day, but then on the weekends, I am running the business, and I don't have a lot of time in between. So I have 110 for beauty, which I have to get my nails done. They look terrible. So, yeah. All right, so we have 110. This is for beauty, so I can get my nails done, like urgently. Let's put gas. So gas is 80. Now, another thing you can do is you can also borrow from other envelopes. So maybe you ran out of one envelope. You can always take from another envelope. So you're not taking out of the bank. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing too. Household is 100. Let's just verify that because I'm pretty sure it is. Yes. And it says 100. Okay. So we have 100 for household. Let's see. Eating out is 102. It's random. Oh, 110? Wow, I don't even know what I'm writing. Okay, let's see. 120? Like, I can't even read my writing. Wow. All right, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Okay. There's 100. So I do like to have eating out. Before my daughter had her baby, we used to go out every weekend. I don't know if you guys remember. For the ones that have been following me forever, every weekend I would meet with the girls. We would meet at like a location because one lives in a different town, state, but it's right over the line. And then we would just always meet at a parking lot like Home Goods, and then we would go eat and stuff. But she had a baby, she got married and all that good stuff. So, but I still like to have this one just because I go visit her. The kids come over here. You never know. All right. So household is 100. BJ's is 100. BJ's is, I love BJ's. BJ's is basically like another Costco. So, you know, bulk. And I like bulk items, although I don't need bulk because it's just us. But I do like to help the kids, like with Pampers and things. I just like to have it. And miscellaneous is really very, very, I say to everyone, if you do cash envelopes, always have a miscellaneous, because miscellaneous could be anything. So if today you're feeling blue and you're just like, oh my God, I feel so depressed and I'm going to be so happy if I buy a new planner, then you can use your miscellaneous. I have $340. Like, I will keep adding to this. I love my miscellaneous. I also have one with me on the go. I separate my money that comes in into all these like small categories. And even though somebody might say, well, why not just keep it in a savings and one for a checking? Because it's boring. It's fun to have like different categories and to budget certain different categories. It makes it fun. I love it. I think it's so fun. So you're probably like, oh my God, it's crazy. Okay, so miscellaneous is 340. Lucian is my grandson. 150. Ezra. So basically my daughter has a baby and she's having another one, and she just found out that it's a girl, and I said, well, you should name her Esme, because you have Ezra and then you can have Esme and it kind of matches. Isn't that like, wouldn't that be really cute? If she doesn't do that, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know who you are. You're not my daughter, because I don't know. I'm just kidding. Let's see, Target. So I have one for Target because I love Target. I have 180. Okay, so let's just double check. We have 180. Yep. I have 200. This is why you need to like double check stuff. So 122, I'm just going to say balance. So yesterday when I was adding, I never updated these. Okay, so Target is 200. Let's just double check the boys. Wow, I guess I should have checked. 180. I also have new ones on the way that are lined. Right now I have, they're like grid, but Oops. But I do have the original ones on the way. So let's just double check Lucian. 20, 40, 60, 80, 40, 60. Okay. So both boys are, I'm just gonna, I'm not just right out. We have balance. We're just gonna put 180. Okay. So yeah, I did it yesterday. So a few things I hate when I forget to update the totals and stuff, because sometimes when I'm looking at the back, that's what I think I have. So Ezra 180, Tarjay we have 200. The car is nothing. Joanne's is 50. And then these are my budgeting cards that I put in these clear top loading, which are so beautiful. I love how it's plastic and it's like really clear. And I also love the frosted though. Okay, Amazon. I decorated it with like a sticker. I don't even know what that says. I can't even read my own writing. Okay, let's count this. All right. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 76. Yeah, 182. That's for Amazon. That's for Amy. I love this. So what I also do is, if I feel like going shopping to Target or Amazon, I'll just take this money and I'll deposit it. So that's what I'm probably going to do, even for the boys. So like Ezra, Lucian, you know, Tarjay, stuff like that that I have, that I may do online, obviously Amazon. I'm just going to take this money and put it in the bank. So these are all of my variable cash envelopes, and these are all of the balances. So again, yesterday I did the video, and I'm kind of embarrassed to say, but I wasn't recording. So these are all of the totals for my variables. These are more of my sinking funds, you know, like Target, Ezra, Lucian, you know, Amazon. Let's just put this one in here too. What was Amazon? Oh, the 180. So we have 270 for groceries. Gas is 80, which I'm going to fill it up tomorrow. Beauty is 110, which I will get my nails done this week at some point. And household is 100. So let's just say I spent my groceries and I wanted to buy more stuff. I could just use a different envelope, and as well as in BJ's too. So technically I have BJ's, household, and groceries, you know. Miscellaneous is 340. Lucian is my grandson, 180. Ezra, and his birthday is on Monday, so I will be buying him a gift. Target is, he doesn't live close to me. Amazon is 180. So I filled my categories, and so what I would like to do, because I don't want to have the video to be too long. So this is a saving challenge that I do. These are from Luxe Designs. She makes these. Where's the rest? Oh, they're right here. She has them for different holidays, and so Valentine's Day is soon, so I'm just gonna add a couple more dollars to this. I don't like buy a lot on Valentine's, but I think it's good to give like cards or a little something. So because I only have, when's Valentine's Day? In like 2 weeks. It's great because it fits perfectly. And then I also, I filled, I put money in my credit one, I put money in the Merrick Bank. It's kind of like stuffed. And then this is another one that is a credit card. This one is from Simple Shops, as well as the loan. And then we have the Friday challenge, and this is hers as well. But I already did the first 3 weeks. Week 4 of January is next week, but I don't get paid next week, so I'm just going to add it now. All right, and then I also have the envelope challenge, and I didn't bring it upstairs with me. It's actually downstairs. That's where you make the envelopes and you just write 1 through 52 on each envelope. Like, you can literally get them at the dollar store, or maybe look in your closet. You probably have a stack of random. The envelopes that I had were orange. They were like, the edging was like fluorescent pink, yellow. I just grabbed random. I grabbed some regular ones and random ones, and I just used those. I wrote on them. So I do have to fill those out, and I will do like a updated story with that. So let's just, okay, so 27 is for the last one. So you don't need to be fancy. Please, by all means, that is the last resort. You don't need to spend an arm and a leg to save. But I understand the importance, like you might want it to be like really cute. But if you are going to be doing the envelope challenge, that's really something very simple. And you can, like I said, you could use any type of envelope. And these here, these are digital downloads. So once you download them, you have them, so you can download them more than once. So so I have all 4 of these here. I'm just gonna, obviously I'm probably not going to be able to do like the whole year, but I'll just put the money in the bank, because I also have in my credit union, I also have a second saving account. So anything that's for saving challenges will go in that account. So I printed the first 6 months. I'm sorry, I have the first 6 months, and then if you flip it over, you have the other 6, and I was just putting the tape on both sides. Alrighty, we are all set. So if you look at some of my other videos, that is what I like to do. I usually like to first sit down and like this was my last pay period. So I'll sit down and then I'll bring out all of the totals. Oh, let's add to miscellaneous. And so I like to just kind of write out the totals that I have and then what I'm going to add. So if you look at this, you can see how it says plus, plus, plus. Like these are all the ones where I added money. So it doesn't, like, you don't need to add money every single time you get paid to your sinking funds. It's what you have, because what you need to pay attention to is your variable spending. That is the most important thing. Worry about saving challenges and extras later. Okay, you want to get on track. You want to get like acclimated to using cash envelopes. And my daughter still struggles with it. Because she is a debit card person and she never has cash. And I told her, I use a debit card too. I have a checking account and I use my debit card, but you're taking money out every pay period and you're putting it in for these categories. You have to have categories and separate it. If you want to add them back in your bank and use your card, that's fine. But if you just use your debit card randomly for everything, you're going to overspend, because that is just what happens. You have to really, really be, there are people that don't use cash envelopes. They are very, very on point with what they're spending. So you just have to pay attention to what you're spending. I should rephrase that. Okay, so for miscellaneous, I am going to add a little bit more money because I wasn't completely done yesterday. Okay. So I'm going to add $50 to miscellaneous. And that's going to bring it to $390. So 122. We're going to add plus 50. That's going to equal 390. Okay. I'm not even going to fix the money. Okay. Okay, we're done. Yay. So, all right. So I hope that makes sense. So you know what? Let's just do a recap. So what I did was I will look at what I need to pay when I get my paycheck. So I'll look at what I need to pay. I will pay that. I will pull the money out of the checking account. So like, you know, on my way home on a Friday or whenever you get paid, I'll pull the money out, put it in here. And then that's when you will list out like what are your balances. I didn't do that with you because I had already did the video yesterday, but this is the previous one. So you're just going to list out everything. Well, this is how I do it. I'll list out like what the balance is. And then I think about, okay, well, I'm not going to get paid for 2 weeks. I literally have nothing in my account. I mean, my fridge. So you just want to kind of look. If household is good. So I didn't need to add any more money. All right, so let's go over here. So groceries is good. $80. I'll still have enough like for the remaining weeks. I haven't really been doing anything. Beauty, household, BJ's is good. And if I need to, I could just take the money from BJ's and apply it to a different account, but we're good for now. And then miscellaneous, I added $50. So it's $390. Okay. Lucian, Ezra, Target, these are extras. These are not needed. This is not like important. I mean, it's important to me, but it's not something that I need to do. So if I didn't fill these in, my first priority is going to be like the groceries and gas. So hopefully that makes sense. All right. So all of this looks good. And so that's what I like to do. I like to leave this, at home just because you do have a lot of money in here and there's no sense in taking that out and about with you. And so I thought that what a great way to have your hard ones. So anything that is in here, you can make here. And so if you're out and about, you can take them with you and put them in your wallet. Now, I do have 5,000 that are on the way. And they should be here in a couple weeks. Fingers crossed that they get here sooner. I would love for them to get here sooner, to be honest with you. They're going to be so brand new. There's not even going to be like a scratch. I just can't wait. I cannot wait for them to get here. So that's what my thought process was on the clear ones. I'll put the clear ones in here. And if you don't care for that, then use the mini, which is right here. Okay, so this one is the mini binder. And so I think this is so adorable and it's so dang cute. I'm just not sure which one to use. Right now, this is a new wallet that I got. It's from Louis Vuitton. It's the LV Zippy Organizer. So if you're doing a search on the Louis Vuitton website, you have to do organizer. For some reason, I guess it doesn't pop up. And then I have my weeks in here, which my weeks has like my monthly and it has all of my lists and things. You know what I'm going to do? Put a marker. Hold on. So this is the Hobonichi Weeks that you can purchase off Amazon or Etsy if you do like a search. Just got to make sure you're getting it for the right year. And I like to list what I'm doing. I like to list out my chores. But what I am going to be doing is tracking my spending. So anything that I spend money on is going to be listed over here. And every week, I'm going to share with my followers what I spent. So if it's money that I spent out of the cash envelopes, you know, anything that I spent, it's going to be tracked, and we're going to talk about it. So it's just kind of like a savings tracker, not really a no spend, but a spending challenge, just to share like what I'm spending. So you can put the hard ones in here, or you can get the mini one where you have these are frosted, and I have a bunch of clear. These are clear, but the clear ones that I have now are even better. They're such a good quality. They're like the big ones, but small. And then I also have the frosted, which is like this. You can put your cards in there, or what you can do is, if you have a label maker, you can label each one of these. So you can do like groceries, gas, eating out, and you can use this for your on-the-go cash envelopes. So you have the big one to leave at home, and then you have the baby one. Your big one's inside, you have your baby one for on the go, they match, and then here's your bank deposit, and everything is cute. Okay, so I hope that helps. I hope that answers your questions on anything. But if you guys have any questions for me, or you have any suggestions that you would like me to do for like videos or to talk about, please let me know. Reach out to me on Instagram, leave a message below in the comments. Please subscribe to my channel because it helps, and I hope that you have an amazing day. Bye for now.